Good morning students, again I am here, myself Anup Kumar, and it is my sixth video of this chapter, sixth and the last video of this chapter, direct and inverse operation. Today we will discuss, just as I said in previous class, that we have to discuss some more questions. So today we will discuss some important questions, and at first see this, okay. Now at first I am going to write the first question on the board. So now, if 15 workers can build, 15 workers can build a room in 120 days. Sorry, hours. Okay. How many workers will be required to do the same work in only 30 hours? As you know that it is a question based on work time, work efficiency. But in direct inverse variation and indirect variation, we have discussed this type of questions. Okay, but how can we identify that this question is based on direct or indirect variation? So we have to read the question. Okay, so what is written at first? 15 workers. At first, write what we have to find. How many workers? So we will write let required workers is equal to X. This is the number, so we will not add any unit. Okay. Now we will make a box. This is the number of workers and time. If number of workers is 15, then it takes only 120 hours. Okay, good. Now, if the workers will X, then it takes 30. That is, they have to complete this same work in 30 hours. Now here you can see, if the time will decrease, so they have that the workers have to complete this work first, because time has decreased. So if workers have to do fast, then he needs more capacity, and to fulfill this capacity, the number of workers will increase. Simple it is. Okay, that is here decreasing, then here increasing. It means it is inversely proportional. Okay, so clearly, if time will decrease, then number of workers will increase. Hence, it is inversely proportional. Okay, then we will multiply it. 15 into 120 is equal to X into 30. It means X is equal to 15 into 120 by 34. There is 15 for the 60 men. There are 60 workers. That is 60 workers can build this room in only 30 hours. Okay. So this is the work time. Again we will see the work waste question. Okay, and we will see that one is directly variation or indirectly. Let's see. I am writing the question at first. Now the question is, a worker is paid rupees 200 for 8 days. Rupees 200 for 8 days. Okay. If he works for 20 days, if he works for 20 days, then how much will he get? How much will he get? Now at first, what we have to find? We will assume at first, let total money he get. Total money he get rupees X. Okay. Now, after that, we will make a box. If cost is payment, we can write the word payment and number of days. For 8 days, 2 rupees 200. Then for 20 days, how many rupees? Okay. Simply, if the number of days will increase, then the amount will decrease or increase. Simply, if the worker will work more days, it means they will take more money. Simple. So it is directly proportional. Clearly, if the number of days more, means worker will take more money. Hence it is directly proportional. Hence it is directly proportional. Hence directly then divide 200 by 8 is equal to x by 20. Then it will be x is equal to 200 into 20 by 8. 4 2 ja, 4 5 ja, 200 ja. It means worker will take 500 rupees to do this work for 20 days. Okay. So, like this, we can do next question. Now I am solving the next question. Question number 3. Now the question is, 11 men can dig a trench. Trench means hole. Dig a trench 6 by 4 meter long in 1 day. In 1 day. Okay. Then how many men should be employed? How many men should be employed to for digging 27 meter long trench. Long trench in 1 day. Okay. Now here what we have to find? Number of men. Let required number of men or required men only. X. Make a box. Then number of men by length of trench. If number of men is 11, then they can dig 3 by 4 meter long trench. If the number of men is X, then they have to dig 27 meter long trench. Okay. It means here you can see if the number of trench will decrease. If the number of trench will decrease, it means the number of men will also increase. So clearly it is directly proportional. So if length of trench will increase, then number of men will also increase. Okay, hence it is directly proportional. Hence it is directly proportional. So we can solve it. Now I am erasing the question only. Now 11 divided 6 3 by 4, it will be 6 4 ja 24 and 27 by 4 is equal to x by 27. Cross multiplication, then 27 by 4 into x is equal to 11 into 27. Then what will be the value of x? 11 into 27 and by into 4 by 27. That is x is equal to 44. So 44 men is required to dig 27 meter long trench. Okay. So I hope that you all have understood. Okay. So let's solve some questions. Let's identify that this is directly proportional or indirectly proportional or not. Some of the question I am going to write on the board. First, number of men hired to construct a wall and time taken to finish it. Okay. The second point is the length of a journey. The length of a journey by bus and price of the price of the ticket. Okay. Now question number 3. Number of articles and their price. Okay. Now the fourth and the last one, weight of articles and their cost. Weight of articles and their cost. Now, first number question. Number of men hired to construct a wall. If some men are hired to construct a wall and time taken. So if the number of men which is hired will increase, then it take more time or less time. If the number of men will increase, it means the capacity will increase, and if the capacity will increase, it means it takes less time. So more and less, it means it is inversely proportional. So here we can write inversely. Only inversely we will write. Now here this one, second one. The length of a journey by a bus. If a bus covered, that is if you are traveling from a bus, by a bus, okay, and it takes 25 kilometers if you are going, then the ticket, price of the ticket. For 25 kilometers maybe the bus driver will take or the compounder will take only rupees 20. But if you have to go more distance, it means they will charge more. So more and more, it means it is directly proportional. So here we will write directly. Okay. Now, number of articles. If you have to buy this marker, one marker, and its cost is rupees 5. If the number of markers will increase, it means the cost will increase. Simple. It is directly proportional again. Now, weight of article. If the weight of 1 kilo rice, if the weight of 1 kilo rice is 20 rupees, okay, then if you have to buy 5 kilo rice, it means the price will increase. Again, this is also a directly proportional. So like this, we can at first identify this type of question. That is, this is directly proportional or indirectly proportional, and then we will solve this question. Okay, dear. So thank you. I hope that you all have understood. Okay. So in next class we will start a new chapter. Thank you, dear.